All right, what's up, family? This is John here with Keep Flying. You're looking at Old Red. He's an old fella. We'll get to that by the end, but we're currently out on the road with Homesafe, Young Culture, and Kayak Jones. We're in Chicago at Sub T, and we're doing this great rundown of our rig. This is Old Red right here. Check him out. Here we go. Ah, yes, the van. As you can see, some trash is on the floor here. Some cable that plugs into an iPhone. Scooting here. You got this Dunkin' cup filled with my urine. That's from earlier today. You got some mailers. This is a figurine of Henry from his birthday cake from earlier this year.
Very limited.
You got what we call the cheese roof. This is just the fabric has fallen, so the stuff just kind of falls into your hands and it gets on your hats and stuff. It's kind of sad. This is my an old golf club thing from my dead father, sadly, but he's with us now. Yoda, rest in power. That's Pete. Check him out. He's sitting there behind the steering wheel with the steering column that barely works.
I'm sitting here with a bottle of more of John's urine.
There you go. Check that out. A lot of urine, small bladder.
John won't let any of us drive, so he's the only driver, unfortunately.
Yeah, and we could, at the very end of the video, there's more to why, but it has a lot of features. It has a lot of features. Like, check out this feature. This is a feature that Pete loves. He loves to take this out, and it doesn't do anything.
I do love to do that.
There's this piece that also does nothing. It's nice, you know. We got the van from a friend for $500, and it has lasted us for way longer than expected. So,
but how about the glove box? What's in the glove box?
Oh yeah. In the glove box here, we've got Beavis and Butthead tin. That's Peter's of his old games for his what he brought with him for this tour. This is his Game Boy Color, I believe. His Game Boy Advance SP.
What's in that baggie there, though?
We got some forks.
Show them the fun stuff.
This is the pills that they stop us at the border every time. They think it's something that it's not.
Ibuprofen.
Yeah, they think it's something else, but
200 mil.
But
we tell them it's ibuprofen.
The radio doesn't work, so courtesy JBL, we use this great Bluetooth speaker for music. Thank God. It's louder than the radio ever was, so that's a nice treat. The van drives all over the place. You have to be very conscious of where it's going because it just decides to shift, especially in high winds. It makes a high squealing noise at 75 miles per hour. That's like wind coming in through the cracks of the frame that's broken. The brakes are pretty good once I got those fixed, so that's nice. That's a nice thing. You got to roll the windows down by hand. We've had a lot of friends get in the van and think that there's auto windows, and there's not.
That's actually their number one.
But also, your window, Johnny, is like warped.
Yeah,
so like it goes down fine, but like on the way up,
yeah,
it's like
it hurts my arm after a while from lifting it. There's no AC. There's heat only in the front. The AC pipes actually fell recently, and me and Rick zip tied them on. They probably should just be removed, but they're not. They're just there. It's a van of sins. Can lean in here. It's just like the stuff that we need when everything breaks. So like the radiator just constantly leaks coolant at all times.
Some snackies.
We have snacks too.
And we have to fill it with this coolant leak, like instead of actually paying to fix it because we're cheap. But hey, it works, and it's $10 instead. There's a bunch of trash bags and some WD-40 because a lot of times the van just starts squeaking and we just have to spray it with oil, and it just makes it work better. We refuse to change the windshield wipers, even though that's like $10, but we just refuse to. There's the 8-ball. Check it out. Got some more 8-balls. We love.
How about our friend up here?
That's the Kiwi. We love the 8-ball in KF, and yeah, we do get it. The oil change every 3,000, like normal people, so that's nice.
Well, last time we did it came out like sludge.
Yeah, they told us it was sludgy, and I don't know why.
Probably because we haven't changed the wipers.
Probably the wipers that did that. But yeah, that's the front. Underneath the pads, you can't really see it here, but it's more on the driver's side. But like I said, there's a lot of frame damage. You can't really see there, but it's rusting out. So like on the driver's side, if I just lift this off, there's just holes to the ground. So I thought about running a tube with a funnel to just urinate right out the bottom of the van while driving, but I never did it because I was too lazy.
Tell me the hole over here.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There's a hole by the right foot. If you lift that up, you just put your whole foot right through. It's kind of nice, or bad, scary. But the back is where the magic really happens. You know what I'm saying? You mind if I shut this? All right. Check it out. So we're going in the side here where most of our colleagues and friends tell us we're psycho for the amount of people and things that we shove into this little van, and you can see for yourself.
How you doing?
Hey.
So check us out. Okay, so this is the living space here. This used to, for most part of this year, has been 3 to a bench. Right now it's 2, which is nice. I'll show you what's going on underneath here. This is a brand new piece of foam rubber we found in a basement, but for the majority of the time, this is what your boy's been sitting on and tearing up every pair of shorts I've ever had. Pretty dope. We've learned to utilize the space underneath, so you got the bins. This is my food right here, so I got to stay with snacks on the road and eat cheap, you know what I'm saying? Now this is the crown jewel of the middle area, if I must say. Right here we call this the fridge. So we used to keep, store different snacks in here. It goes pretty deep, as you can tell. And if the weather is right, it keeps things at a safe temperature. So for right now, I got a nice cold bunch of water right here, courtesy of my Sheets cup. Check it out, like that. Boom.
And if you think there's just one fridge, you're in for a real treat.
Well, you get any decent home has more than one fridge. So
Takes me back to back here, the mini fridge, which this is honestly
We
all
actually have
keep
2 mini fridges back here.
Well, this is the mini fridge. That's the micro fridge.
Right.
And this is the.
I use one of these fridges for my my bottle cap collection.
Schmeckles.
I like them.
Big Fallout
So
fan.
it makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We keep these garbage bags here because right on the door, it's not here now, but we hang a garbage bag right here. We got a trash bag going, you know what I'm saying, right there. So,
We love to give Henry the trash.
as in this seat is a designated trash man.
We're big advocates for these hooks. These magnetic hooks that we got for the store, which you can hang your dirty show
Hang
clothes
clothes.
on the hooks.
But also in the middle row, you have got the lovely magnet mural.
Yes.
Yes.
We've got,
Take a
we've got
gander
a
at
great
this right
magnet
here.
A lot of
collection.
magnets because we have no true ceiling.
Yes.
So
At
we
some
use
point,
it-
we will crash into something and they will all fall on us and hit our heads. It'll be fun.
My personal favorite, the Big Apple from Canada.
That's good.
I'll never forget that one.
Now I'm especially excited for the back and its brand
This
new
is our
feature
bunk.
right here. This brand new
Bunk
feature.
is
Thank you. Who gave us the pad?
first
Papa Grammar.
Papa
Yeah, that's
Grammar.
it.
So story time. If you look down to our step, that was
yes.
actually
Oh.
ripped clean off. And thankfully, Papa Grammar, Joey Grammar from House and Home, shout out House and Home, his dad fixed it, and upon fixing it, he gave us a whole bunch of trinkets and items, such as this little pad, which I'm sleeping on. I'm not quite sure what's underneath it.
There's merch.
box
These
It
are
could be
merch.
merch, it could be gear, I'm not sure.
There's
but
more pee here. Courtesy of Chuck.
That's me. Sorry.
Guy can pee.
But not really.
Chuck's
Pee a
a
lot.
regular filler, as we say.
But yeah, this is it's pretty uncomfy. So thank you. It's great.
Yeah, thank you, Papa Grammar. This
really
is
like
me in
it.
Chuck's
Just
area.
just
a lot of him urinating.
only
and me
debauchery.
coaching him through the urination.
Yeah.
Making sure that it doesn't go all over
what we
me
call
or
the
parts
Charles
of the
bench.
van.
Realistically, what happens back there is Barley just sleeps every ride, hours upon hours, every day. No matter how much sleep he got the night before, he's just back there. Probably got Viva La Bam on his phone, just
Or
passed
his
out.
PSP.
And Pete sometimes sleeping here. This is like the rocker. So this chair actually does not attach anymore. So it's more like a rocking chair. And
It goes deep into my
people
my
get
area.
sad, and Henry pulls the chair like that, and it gets worse. And there's really nothing you could do about it. But hey,
We always
It's gotten us
we
a
always
lot.
said if I got torn out, we were gonna put a big beanbag chair there.
yeah, we do.
Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. So that's how we tour. We tour with all, like I said before, all of our colleagues are always like, I cannot believe that you put all that gear and all that merch and all those people inside that van. But it's worked for us all this time thus far, and we've been able to cruise all over the country with it. So, all right, so right back here is the back. This is my favorite part of the van, actually. The stickers. I'm a big advocate of the Salt Life. I know that's a joke to some people, but it's not a joke to me. We got Canada as a place that we love. We got Kermit. Somebody described us as the Muppets playing rock music, punk rock music, which I don't disagree. We got the Dharma sticker here for the TV hit show Lost, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. Montauk, out where I live on Long Island. That's the circle game. I gotcha. That's a Tolkien quote, but people hate that quote, but I put it on there because it's funny. Buc-ee's, a gas station we love. Ben and Jerry. They do the dairy-free ice cream now, so us vegans are stoked about that. Some Straight Edge, some Waffle House. I just took a trip to Bermuda, so I put that on for me. Polar Seltzer, Massachusetts represent. That's what we like to drink. And that's a South Carolina state flag, which we're a big fan of South Carolina as well. A lot of friends and family there. Fire Island, also close to where I live. So those are the stickers that I love. I'm gonna be taking this door off the van and keeping it forever. And then this is the back. It's an old Dodge, so it's just a single door instead of the double, which is nice, but when it's windy like Chicago, it just will kind of close on you, so you gotta be careful. And then just, if you come back here, you can kind of just see, you got Chuck back there. He's sleeping. Right now, we've already loaded into the venue, so normally there's a system here, but we just threw all the bedding and the sleeping bags and all that crap back in here. There's a basketball there. Pete brought that, we almost lost it the other day. Here's our spare. The thing on the bottom rusted and fell off, so it cannot go under the van. It must stay in the van. Another feature. There's a spot over here where we ripped the seatbelt out. Now there's a big gaping hole covered with a piece of cardboard. That just floods water. Halogen sticker, represent halogens. And that's pretty much it. The windows are slightly tinted and we've never had a problem.
And as a treat for you, Josh, and Digital Tour Bus, we have a very special surprise just for you.
That's true. This is actually the last day we'll be using the van, so we're very happy to get it on film with you, Josh.
Honestly, round of applause for Old Red.
Yeah, we love Red, but
Not only is this another classic episode of Digital Tour Bus Invaders, but this is also a fond farewell to our home, our true home.
Sadly, the frame underneath the steering column has broken so badly a few days ago in Brantford that it almost doesn't turn anymore. So we're just getting by. One more day to Indiana and swapping the van out, and then hopefully at the end of the tour driving it home, hopefully. But it is incredibly dangerous, and today's windy drive was scary. But we got here. We're here in the Windy City, you know, the Big Apple.
You can follow the band on any social media platform at Keep Flying Band, or check out our website at keepflying.band for all music, tour dates, and information.
And merch.
No .com, just to clarify.
.band.
Full US with Homesafe till the end of the year. Come hang out.
New EP this December 2019. Please be on the lookout. Head up and eyes open.
Yeah.
Subu.
Subu.